Being dead isn't the gig it used to be. The 13 deceased musicians, authors and other A-listers on Forbes's annual ranking of the highest-paid dead celebrities earned some $470 million during the past 12 months, a 70% decrease from the record-breaking $1.6 billion grossed in 2022. The steep decline is due, in part, to the drop in nine-figure music catalog sales that boosted departed stars' earnings into the heavens. More than half of last year's top dead celebrities did so through acquisitions of their intellectual property. This year, only one did. The estate of Ray Manzarek, late keyboardist for The Doors, sold his interest in the band's work to Primary Wave, alongside guitarist Robbie Krieger. The deal, which sources tell Forbes was between $80 million and $100 million for both artists, puts Manzarek at number 3 this year. But that is a flat world away from the $500 million the estate of J.R.R. Tolkien, the long-deceased author of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, received for his Middle-earth enterprises in 2022, or the $250 million the estate of David Bowie got last year for his publishing catalog and masters. Without catalog sales inflating the earnings of deceased stars like Manzarek, the top earners on this year's list are familiar afterlife performers. Michael Jackson returns to the number 1 spot for the first time in 4 years with an estimated $115 million in earnings. He's followed by his late father-in-law Elvis Presley at number 2. Two beloved artists round out the top 5 with Dr. Seuss at number 4 and Peanuts creator Charles M. Schulz at number 5. Bernard Resnick, an entertainment lawyer who represents celebrities both living and deceased, sees 3 causes for the cooling of catalog deals. For one, the investments typically require many years before they produce a meaningful return. The companies that are out there buying up the catalogs have in some ways exhausted their capital, Resnick tells Forbes. It's also more expensive to borrow money, Resnick adds, making it harder for companies who are doing so to buy catalogs to buy as many or pay as much. Finally, Resnick sees an issue with supply. A lot of those legacy artists and writers who were interested in selling their catalogs, their estates have already done that, he says. There aren't that many available. And certain artists aren't interested in selling out, but their children are typically more inclined to do so, Resnick says. The owner of a catalog also has a finite window. They can only maintain the copyright for 70 years after an artist has died. With dead celebrities, the clock is ticking, Resnick says, making the works of long-dead stars less desirable than those who are recently deceased. Further threatening the catalog supply is the growing number of artists who cash in while they're still alive. Justin Bieber, Katy Perry and Dr. Dre are just some of the musicians who sold their music rights this year, each for upwards of $200 million.